Alright guys, we are live. Hello everybody, this is Joly and welcome to a Minecraft video, and welcome to Minecast. And today everyone, I'm joined with Offcoder as usual as our second host of Minecast. And
No!
today we are talking about, well, as the title says, we are talking about Offcoder's first thoughts on The Division. I can't really hop in at all right here because I know nothing about it.
Yay!
So Offcoder's here. We're gonna have a fun.
Yes?
We're gonna have a fun time.
Yeah, I guess. Alright, so I'm playing the game right now, and honestly, I haven't played a lot of it. I've played about 5 hours, which pretty much is not a lot whatsoever. But in that 5 hours, I realized this is a freaking awesome video game. Alright, one thing for everyone to know is it's a loot shooter, not like a shooter. So if you want something military, like realistic, this is almost like it, but not. It's realistic, but it's a loot shooter. So you have like bosses, and it's not like you're gonna kill people in one killer. It's like you're one-shot headshot people with pistols. All right, but yeah. So far, what I've played of this game, it runs super smooth. I'm playing it on an Xbox One, by the way. It runs super smoothly, and it runs amazingly. But it's just a fun game to play. Like, I'm doing missions and stuff like that right now. Bada bing, bada bang.
Bada bang, bada bang. Boom.
It's a pretty nice combat system. I love the combat system and stuff like that in this game. Let's check this out anyhow. But ooh, I already have one of those, but I'll take that out.
Okay.
But yeah.
So I'm gonna start some footage rolling and bang, bang. Wait, hold on. No, hold on. And here we go. Here's some footage going in the background. Oh, there we go. This is just some footage that me and Offcoder got.
Yeah, I suck at this game. I'm not the best at it, but it is a very amazing game. It's pretty much all I can say. Alright, so
go on first thoughts. What were the first thoughts of the game that you had?
So, I personally, I've been looking at the game for a little while now, and it just looked interesting. I liked the setting, I liked a lot of things about the video game, but what I really liked was the fact of the weapon customization, and I love that kind of stuff in video games, weapon customization. My favorite thing, when I get a game, as long as it has weapon customization, and a good weapon customization, it's like a good game to me at least. I got explosive bullets, man. Alright. Yeah, I'm on a rather difficult level at the moment. But yeah, it's just.
So, how are the controls? Let's start with that. How are the controls?
How about this? You ask the questions and I'll give the answers. That sound fair?
Okay.
Because I can't think of things. Well, the controls, I love the fact that the game it runs super smooth. It's probably one of the best third-person games, and I love, it's this really neat feature where it basically, when you're behind cover or something, it will pull up, it'll show, whatever, it'll show either X or cross or A, or whatever key it is, depending on what platform you're playing it on, but it will highlight and then show up the path you're going to take to move to that cover. So you hold it, whatever, for me it would be A, I hold it down, and I look somewhere, hold it down, and it will show me the line I'm going to travel to get to somewhere. So it's a really neat feature, and that's probably my favorite part about the whole game. That little feature.
Okay, that's pretty awesome. Now, in the general performance of the game, does the game have any stuttering, lag? I know it is a console, and consoles are usually reliable in terms of their constant 792p 30 frames a second, but did you find any sort of lag when there was heavy action going on?
Not very much yet, but from the amount I've played, I have not encountered any laggy bits, pretty much.
And you were playing on the Xbox One, right? Yeah.
Yes, correct. I am playing on the Xbox One, The platforms this game is also on are Xbox One, PS4, and PC. Oh my god.
Which I gotta see. I gotta hope that it is on.
Take them now.
For other, I'm not a big PC gamer. I'm just saying that right up right now. I play 2 games, but I do know about the games because I want to know about how good the PC hardware, like PC's hardware, is gonna do in terms of like in terms of like running the games and stuff like that. I don't actually know anything about them except the fact that basically the game engines, and that's about it. Um
Alright,
let's
another thing I love about the game is that the Snowdrop engine is pretty damn awesome.
the Snowdrop engine. So okay, so do you want to talk about that for a moment?
I isn't really much sure about the save for that. I can't think of anything. That'd be rather interesting. I can tell you that right now I'm in like a shopping mall, fighting enemies and stuff like that.
As they have a calm conversation with us, he's playing a very action-packed game.
Called The Division if you hadn't known already.
Well, that's what we're talking about.
Yes.
Okay, so. Now, I know that this is important for some people. How are the graphics in your opinion?
What did you say? Again,
How are the
repeat.
graphics in your opinion?
Um, I think I think they're pretty good. Like I'm not a super graphics critique, so honestly would not know anything about what to say if it's good or not. But in my opinion, it's not crap. Like it's not junk graphics. It's pretty good in my opinion. And I like any game made after 2012, I consider having a good condition on graphics.
But wait, really? So a game like 2011 and earlier, would.
Like probably the only game like actually like the reason 2012 is the only game that really caught my the only game that was really had nice graphics was Halo 4, but that's again my opinion. And for that game, it had pretty awesome graphics. So, yeah.
Okay. So I have another question, and this is a question that people probably are gonna start asking. If for people who don't know, how much does a game cost?
It costs $60, pretty much US dollars at the moment. I don't know, like.
Same as most games.
Gonna cost the same amount as a brand new title that came out, a brand new AAA title, like
Which is $60 seems to be the word, unless you get like a platinum edition or whatever, because platinum means something.
That did not make any sense because platinum actually means that's not an edition for a video game, Joly.
No, I know, like some extended or extra edition.
You mean ultimate or deluxe?
Ultimate or deluxe edition. Yeah,
oh, I'm trying to access a sprinkler and not go into that area. Yeah, I just stripped out.
Okay, so let's pause this footage and go right back into here. So, here's another question about the game. How do you think that this thing stands up compared to other titles on other AAA titles that were released within the in the last 6 months? How do you think it stands up to those?
I think it has a fighting chance. Maybe, but maybe not. The thing is that in my opinion, I feel like this is going to be a big hit, kind of like how Destiny was. Maybe not as explosive as Destiny was, but a close second. Because they're kind of the same in certain ways. Like you could say they're not really, because they're both loot-based shooters. They're very different though. One's a sci-fi first person, the other's a third person non-sci-fi cover-based. It's pretty odd, you know?
Okay, I understand. So let's think about this. Anything else? Okay, I'm trying to think of stuff off the top of my head. Okay, so how do you personally, Off Coder, think the game? How do you think, if anything could be changed with the game, what do you think it would be? If you could change one thing, like if you could ask the developers to change one thing and they would actually listen and change the game.
Well, oh no, I can't think of anything because this game is actually pretty good in the current form it's in.
Okay.
And this game ran pretty smoothly on release date for me, at least.
So it just.
So maybe.
No,
And that's a lot after that train wreck.
it wasn't.
Assassin.
It wasn't like some game releases. I think me and Off Coder could name a few.
Oh.
Okay. So is there any glitches with the game? So any glitches that are very, very like straight up oddly noticeable?
That's hard to say. I haven't, like I said, I have not ran into anything like that yet. No game's perfect when it releases, but so far I've had nothing wrong with the game to be like, oh my god, this game is like this or that, you know?
Okay. That's pretty cool, because usually there are glitches in games, including Minecraft, which has been around for like ages and like 7 years now. Will become 8 in like a year. So Minecraft's been around for 7 years and there's still glitches and stuff. Like on console and PC.
Yeah, I'm trying to equip the stuff and I'm failing miserably. Because it has no pause feature in like a certain area, so that kind of sucks. So I wish I could just pause my game and be like, hey, I can just access the menu. Let me mod it. Yeah, this game so far, what I've played again.
So here's a good question I just came up with. If you do you think this is your opinion? I know people are gonna be completely different on all sides of this. What, in your opinion, what platform should this be played on? Like, what platform would this be best played on?
Pretty much is up to the person. Because the thing is that actually the best thing to say to answer this question is that if you have friends, I would get it whatever platform they have. There's no specific good platform to get it on, but what I would recommend is get it even if you have a super good computer that can run a ton of graphics, but you have like 4 friends who play, or like 3 friends who play on Xbox and both have Xbox Ones and are also looking at the game, I would personally get it so you can mess around with your friends.
Okay, so it's very dependent on the multiplayer. If most of your friends are on PC.
No, not at all. It is not dependent on the multiplayer. I also want to say that quickly. If you wanted, you could play the full game and get just as much loot single player. You know? And it's kind of hard because if you have a bunch of friends who only have PCs or don't own Xboxes or the same, it's hard to hang out and kind of organize something like that, you know?
Okay,
but
so
you can get good gear anyway. Like if you're doing something like the Dark Zone, I would recommend traveling with a group because people are gonna fear you in numbers. But in general, it's just best played, like, you know, in that sense. But you can still play the game to its full potential, even if you don't have it. You know, you might miss out the facts of being like doing silly emotes with your friends and silly stuff like that, but again, you can do the game fully on your own, which is awesome. If your friends aren't online, say, it's not like you have to do like that one like raid or whatever, you know. Which that's why I liked it over than Destiny.
Okay. So, here is another question. Do you think the game is good for someone who is looking for a game that's going to last them a while? It's going to be a climactic game and they can just like wake up in the morning and play that game for a long time until another big release.
Well, apparently there's gonna be 3 big expansions for the game, so I wouldn't worry about something like that having running out of content, cause I'm already at like level 8 and I've been playing for about like 2 days maybe, like 2 days pretty much, 5 hours, and there's still a lot of missions I can still do and a lot of things I can upgrade. So I'm pretty happy with that amount of content they already have in the game.
So lots
And
of
Dark Zone too.
lots of content. Ooh, hold on. Lots of content. I see. So
A good amount. Ooh, loot, shiny. Need that like holster, man, all day, every day.
So what we have come. So what we're doing mainly, or what I figured out also to ask Offcoder in the time of what are the top 3 tips or tricks, which everyone in the stream knows that I already asked that question. Everyone watching the stream will probably want it, or even the video, like top 3 tips or tricks that you would give to any new player to this game.
One is make a Uplay account. You must do it. You need to do it. It's super useful.
Easy?
It's easy and useful. Just give me. My game's glitching out again. Whoop.
Okay, so in total, how is this game? Like, is it good? Like on a scale of 1, which is horrible game, as in like the worst game you've ever heard of, like worst game you've ever played, being 1.
My game glitched out like a crazy person.
Like 1 being the worst game ever, 10 being the best game ever that you could ever imagine.
It would probably be an 8, because there's some stuff that maybe if it wasn't a loot-based shooter, I would have. Like, that's the thing, is that I would like it better if it was a loot-based shooter, but I also don't like it better. So it's kind of like I don't really know like what I would give this game a rating, because there's stuff I want and there's stuff I can't keep, but I want to get rid of.
It is.
Oh my god. Okay.
It was a valid answer. So here is my final question. Yes, everyone, we're doing one more question, and then we're gonna go over on one quick one. So, how do you think the gameplay is?
Amazing. It's works smoothly. I love it. It's my favorite so far I've played. Of the game, I've had some pretty awesome gameplay. It's pretty good. Where is that last enemy?
I think it's a ballin' game, and
from what I've played, the 5 hours and 36 minutes I've played of it, it was pretty good.
I think we're probably going to talk about this more next Minecast, which will be next week, hopefully. I'm going to try and get another one out next week if Offcoder wants to do one next week.
That is my favorite weapon at the moment. I have a scar right now and I'm just demolishing people.
Okay, so Offcoder, what do you think we could do another Minecast next week?
Yes, most likely.
Oh,
I hope
but next week we're gonna be doing something even cooler. We're gonna be doing a overview of our Minecast studio. And it's in Minecraft. But it still is cool. It's where me and him just idly sit, and then that's where me and him idly sit as we have the entertaining footage playing, and where Minecraft news happens, and another thing that's gonna be starting soon. So stay tuned for that other thing. And if you don't know what Minecraft news is, that is something you gotta do. And so that's what's gonna happen next episode. A special one, because that'll be episode 5. Doesn't seem like a lot to a lot of people, but it is. It means a lot to me because we've gotten to 5 episodes, and I don't know how. So, yeah.
High level. He's a high level. Run! Run through the hills! Run for your life! Run for your life, little.
So yeah, guys, I think that is it for this episode of Minecast. Hope you guys did enjoy, everyone. And me and Offcutter will see you in the next episode of Minecast. Say goodbye, Offcutter.
Bye.
Bye. This is your 2 hosts signing out.